If you're a Master of Wine student, you'll be tasting hundreds of wines and writing thousands of notes. But have you ever stopped and asked yourself, is this the best way to prepare for the exam? Welcome to Wine Tutor TV. I'm Tim Wildman, and today we're going to be talking about laterals and the two-glass technique. By building up hundreds of tasting notes, you're not actually practicing the skills you'll acquire in the heat of the exam. The exam is asking you to read the wines in front of you and then decide between a number of options what they are and how they match up with the wines of the world. The exam isn't asking you to identify individual wines, it's asking you to describe the difference. And the best way to do this is to work on what we call laterals and use the two-glass technique. This is a way of building up a vocabulary of difference that will help you in the heat of the exam and develop the skills you need to pass. Now, before we start talking about the two-glass technique, we need to talk about laterals. What are laterals? Laterals are two wines that are similar to one another, or could be confused in an exam with each other. Now, there are two types of laterals: universal laterals and personal laterals. Universal laterals are the sorts of things that lots of people can get wrong, the sort of wines the examiner knows are similar and could be testing you on. Personal laterals, that's what you personally often get wrong, and that could be a long list. So you need to go back through your old tasting papers, past examinations, and make a list of every time you got a wine wrong. And when you've drawn up that list, you've got your personal laterals. Now, the two-glass technique. This is what you do. You take two wines that you've already identified as being laterals. So they're similar to one another, or you have confused them in the past. Now, make a note about what they have in common. Now, there must be quite a few things because you've confused them in the past. So write down the 2 or 3 elements they share in common. Then, identify the 1 or 2 characteristics that the first wine has that the second wine doesn't. And they must be there because they're different wines. Once you've found that, that's the fork in the road. That's what tells you where one lateral differs from the other. By using the two-glass technique and working on laterals in this way, not only will you be building up a vocabulary of identification, which you should be doing anyway, but crucially, you'll be developing a vocabulary of difference. You'll be describing the difference, and your tasting skills will rocket. And importantly, you'll be practicing the skills you'll actually need in the exam when you're funneling. See our other Wine Tutor TV video for more information on funneling. So there you go, the two-glass technique. It's the sort of thing you can do easily when you go to a trade tasting, you can do it at home, you can even do it at a restaurant or a dinner party. It's quick and you're really developing the skills you need in the exam, a vocabulary of difference. Feel free to send your questions by email or Twitter. Thanks for watching. Study smart, stress less.